So once again, a very good evening to one and all present here. And my dear students, it's day two, and of course, a module two, exploring content creations. Okay. I hope everyone is there with the sync and you got a chance to go through your module one and you would have completed your assignment because day by day, your assignments will be connected with your previous day so that you can learn and you can explore the different ideas. Okay. So once again, good evening, everyone. Thanks for joining us. Okay. So let us start here. So today in the model two, we will start exploring the content creation. Okay. Empowering youth minds to think like an entrepreneur. Okay. This is what is module two aim for. Now, something is very interesting. It's very important that you have to start thinking and you have to create to inspire. For example, if you had rupees 100 and wanted to help someone using that money, what would you create or sell? Come on. This is a quick assignment. You need to type it in your chat or a notebook. Come on. Type it in the chat, guys. If you have 100 rupees and you wanted to help someone, what you could do? How would you create or how would you sell? Come on. I'm waiting for answers. Your time started now and you have a sharp 1 minute. I would give you sharp 1 minute to think through and write something. Okay, I'm waiting for answers. Okay, perfect. I'm waiting for answers in the chat. Okay, so okay, the good is used when you describe something better. Okay, fine. I would use for content creation. Amazing. Art and craft. Very good. Okay. Yes, Riva and Mihika has answered. Okay, guys, come on, everyone. You have a sharp 45 seconds left. Okay, some die. Okay, bracelet. Okay, we can create an awareness poster. Absolutely right. Okay, sell subscription. Perfectly fine. We can create an awareness poster on what skills you can need of a good and secure job for all. Okay, perfectly fine, Priyanka. Yes, last 30 seconds left. Who is yet to finish? Come on, everyone. Type it down. What would you do if you have 100 rupees? What you do? What you want to do with that? Come on. I could see the best answer. Create and pen posting, of course. Yeah, that's really nice. Okay, I will use it for advertising the project. Yes, absolutely, Jagmeet. Very good. Yes, so this is an amazing answer. I would say last 15 seconds. Come on. Whoever is left, please write it down. If you can say to me, you can definitely start selling. Okay, if you definitely can start, sharing your ideas to the team or to the other people because you would be creating something very interesting assignment today. Okay, and it's very important that the way we start this particular, content creation journey. Okay, perfectly fine. Now let's go back to the presentation. Create to inspire, right? Now, what are the main four type of content? What do you see here? How do we do it? How do we reach? We have a video, we have images, we have a text, and we have audio. Can anybody tell me which would be the more interesting artwork for you? Come on, everybody, type it down in chat box quickly. You would go for a video, you would go for images, you would go for text, or you would go for audio. Come on, everybody. Okay, so when you say video, what does a video do? It's a platform. You can utilize YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, wherever it's applicable. Strength, it's a highly engaging, easy to understand the complex idea. Examples, tutorial, product demos, storytelling blogs, or the animations clip. Okay. Now, when you talk about the images, what does the images will do? It's a platform that used for the Instagram, Pinterest, Facebook. Strength quickly captures the attention and visually appealing. Examples, memes, infographics, posters, product shots, and the photography campaigns. Now the text. What is the text will do? Text is nothing but you can utilize the platform like blogs, WordPress, Medium, LinkedIn post, caption on social media. Strength, build credibility, easy to explain the detailed ideas. Example, blogs, post, short stories to guide, catchy captions, and the educational thread. How does the audio work? Audio will help, in the form of Spotify, Anchor, Audible, Clubhouses, live audio room. The strength will be great for multitasking, accessible to all ages. Example, podcast, motivational talks, audio summaries, interviews, voice over. Now you tell me, from you have to give the uh, from 1 to 4, what would be your first you will use a video, second you will use an image, or third will be text, or fourth will be audio. You need to name it as per your own idea. Come on. I would want everyone to get engaged in the chat box and tell me, from video, text, audio, and the images, what would be your first area of interest? Okay, perfectly. Manan says image, Riva says video, Vriddhi says video. Okay, Aditi says text and video, Aditri says video and the text. Okay, perfectly fine. Amazing, amazing. Dinesh is saying video. Okay. Now, if you see here, what does it mean? Okay, it means that we are trying to engage our team, or trying to engage your population, a target population, in a different context. Okay, now when you even make videos, how do you make the videos? When you make an images, how do you make an images? How do you create an audio impact? Okay, what are the authenticity, what are the content, what are the text, what are the visions you are carrying out? That something is very, very important. So there are four main type of content: videos, images, text, and audio. These are something very important to keep in mind. Now, what is the power of video? When you say power of video, what does a YouTube will do? For example, YouTube short, you can have a 1 minute of science experiment explained simply. So how do you do it? You can use a 30 seconds video which can show what 3 pages text would take to explain. So this is called the creativity to the core, where you will try to summarize the 3 pages of the video in 1 minute or in 30 seconds. So it is an amazing creative, areas, right? So what is it all about? You can share it everywhere, where you can it's easy to start. It is a highly engaging. So when you talk about shareable everywhere, so work on YouTube, Instagram, WhatsApp, even in your school digital notice board. Easy to start means all you need to use a smartphone. No expensive equipment is required. Highly engaging, where viewers remember 95% of the messages when they watch in a video, compared to a 10% when they read into the text. So every big YouTuber started with their phone. Your journey can start at the same way. Okay, I would like to ask all of you here, mostly, according to you, the idea of remembrance. So you remember visually appealing content more, or you remember, you know you use something, you listen? So audio is more impactful, or a video is more impactful? Come on, everybody, just give me a text answer quickly. What is more appealing to you, video or audio? Okay, Abhinav is saying is audio. Okay, anybody, quickly, last 30 seconds to answer. Okay, Aditri saying video is more appealing. Dinesh is saying audio. Priyanka is saying audio. Okay, Riddhi is saying, Vishwa is saying videos. Okay, Vedic is saying video, audio. Okay, perfectly fine. So you see, most of the time, visually appealing. Okay, cool. So if you look at it here now, you are listening to one ad. Okay, I'm sure I don't know whether you remember this ad or not. When I was a child, I used to remember. I used to remember this one ad called, very funny. You must have heard of Nirma washing powder, Nirma. Sabki pasand Nirma, something like that. Okay, so I was very astonished to hear that, and I still remember my friends, my school friends, or my childhood friends. We all have a habit of collecting and remembering those ads. I don't know whether you do this for this your age or not. Okay, but why do we remember those ad? It is not only the audio, but the visual effect, the video, what we see, and how it get connected to you, your subconscious mind. I'm sure all of you remember yesterday what we thought. We thought that something called a mindset, the growth mindset, the creative mindset, which really can add the importance. Okay. So this is the power of video. How do you create any ideas which is utilizing the 1 minute? and 30 seconds where you know that what is the real message has to go to the any target populations. Now, what are the magic words, right? Now, this magic word has to be utilized in the form of blog, storytelling, easy tool, social media caption, inspiration, and the motivation. For example, if you see an Instagram post for a digital business idea, eco-friendly stationery stores, right? So what do you do here? Turning paper waste into the something magical. Welcome to a green ride, where every page saves a tree. Eco-friendly hashtag, hashtag student entrepreneur. Don't you think it is something really interesting? It's really interesting, right? So what does a blog will do? A blog is nothing but a place to share your thoughts and experience and a knowledge. Example, 5 tips to save the environment at school. Storytelling, where you write a post that narrate a small journey, like how you came up with your business idea, right? Third, easy tool. For example, Google Docs, note apps, Word, or even directly typing into the Instagram, Facebook, or the Twitter. Now, social media caption. What do you use in social media? Short, catchy lines that makes people stop and read. Example: big dreams start small, right? Here is how I'm starting mine, isn't it? Inspiration and motivation. Use word to encourage others to take the actions. Okay. So this is something the magic of word. Now, what I want everybody, okay, for the next 2 minutes, I'm sure you all of you would have thought your business. Yesterday, you have submitted your assignment, right? I want all of you to come with one statement. Okay, it could be 4 to 5 words, one statement which is apt to your business. Okay, and I want you to use two hashtag. Come on, quickly. It's a 2 minutes. Your time started now. I want you to utilize. Yes, I want you to utilize your idea about your business. Use one business idea. Use a, a very good tagline with the two hashtag. Come on. Okay, who's starting quickly? Yes, Suhani. Yes, Suhani, you have question, dear?
Yes, ma'am. Yesterday, due to some family emergency, I was not able to attend the internship. So, ma'am, can you please tell me what happened yesterday?
Okay, yesterday we spoke about the entrepreneur journey. Okay, what is important, like creating your mindset. How do you understand what you should be doing it? What is a journey? What is a requirement? So that's what we did it. Okay, so if you see, there is a the in the chat in the group WhatsApp group, we have been given the recording also. You can go to the recording. That will help you. Okay, okay.
Okay.
So everybody, please type it down quickly, one word at a time. That your tagline and followed by the two hashtag. Come on. I want all of you to start working with me, start writing. I want you to think through it. Okay. And this is very easy. Eco-friendly stationery food store. A very simple, right? Use two tagline or two hashtag. It's so easy. Just try doing it. Just try doing it. Okay. Very good. Okay. So last 20 seconds. I hope you would have mentioned in your chat or you would have mentioned in your notebook. Okay. Now, when you talk about the picture that speak, okay, now what do you mean by picture that speak? Okay, so there are a number of tools, for example, Canva or Adobe Express or the Pixlr. What do you do here? The kind of design you choose, the kind of photos, the kind of drawings you choose, so that always gives you the illustrations form, right? So design could be in a different form, like posters, flyers, infographics, and the creative layouts. The photos, where you click the photos which are live product, nature, or the daily life moments. What are the drawings? Like hand drawn art or digital sketches or to express the idea. So this is something which create your pictorial creativity, right? Now, what are the examples? Like awareness posters to save the water, social media quotes, inspiring or funny, memes, that fun way to spread the message, infographics, facts presented visually, right? So if you see here, one of the example, the journey matters. So what does it mean by journey matters? It's a very deep philosophical ideas, right? So what did we show here in journey matters? There is a sun, okay? The sun in the form of two segments, whether it is a sunrise or sunset, right? But what we see here, it is not the aim where you meet and where you thought of that, okay, fine, I'll reach somewhere, I'll see my destiny. But here you're saying that no, the discipline what I carry, the persistent what I have, and the patience what I have, the creative mindset what I have, and I go on the journey, and that's what does matter because I'm trying. Okay, I'm seeing it. I'm becoming the visionist. I'm trying my level best to be the best version of me, and I'm trying my level best to do something different, right? So that's what something which says this picture, the journey which matters, right? So it is your visualization, it is your way of explaining the things. Okay, maybe at the age of 15 you might have a different idea or different philosophy. At the age of 25 you think differently. At the age of 35 you think differently. At the age of 45 you will definitely have a different thoughts altogether, right? So it's very important that how do you create your journey, but the journey has to become in the form of different pictures which really create your thoughts. Okay, that's what this particular slide talks about. Now let's move to the voice of the creator. Now what do you mean by audio and what do you mean by voice? Okay, so, for example, the music, background sounds, or a short audio messages, or the podcast, right? So, you must have seen a different music has a different ideologies, right? So, if you want to show something sad or something is overwhelming, something is grieving, you would not use the very party pop music. No, you would not do that. You will be using something of very subtle music, right? If there is something which is really motivating or inspiring, you will use a different music altogether. If you see something like okay, some army or motivational videos are you showing it off. Okay, so you will be using something which is patriotic music. Okay, you will see something which is really inspiring. Okay, if there is any moment or any creativity which is happening around the marriages or the wedding, then you will use something very interesting with the different music which is very much coincident with the marriage and the wedding ceremonies too. So there are the different musics are there. So music in the background does matter because it adds the atmosphere. It will help you to build up your stories or the videos, right? What is a podcast is all about, because this podcast will help you to share your thoughts, your stories, your knowledge with others. Now what is a short audio messages? This is nothing but a quick voice note that explain ideas like an audio post, right? Now why audio? Because you don't need to show your face, easy to record anytime anywhere, great for practicing confidence and the communication. The tools, you it might be a student friendly, the anchors, Spotify, the podcasters, then voice memes or the recorders or the audacity, for seniors you can use it. So there's the free software also which can be really help you to build up and edit your audio on the laptop. Now examples: a 2-minute bedtime story podcast, okay, a mock interview with a parent and the friend, a welcome to my business voiceover intro, right? So this is something which can really help you to build up your certain aspect. So it's very important that how do you use your voice. If somebody is like shy on camera, okay, so definitely use an audio. If somebody is thinking that okay, I don't want to, I'm not ready to show myself, then use audio. But I'm a very good at creating and selecting music. I'm very good in creating the short audio messages or the podcast. So please utilize these particular tools, which can really help you to build up differently and the idea of your creations too. Now, these are the channels like YouTube, Instagram, blogs, Spotify, WhatsApp, and the Twitch. Now, I wanted to know that which is a one commonest tool which you have used so far and which you are in you have seen many times or you have utilized one. Come on, everybody, type it in the chat box quickly. Which one is very much relevant and which one you have seen very oftenly? Come on, type it in the chat box. Is there a YouTube? Is there audio? Is there Insta? Is there TikTok? Anything? I want to know that. Priyanka is saying Instagram. Okay, Vedic is saying YouTube. Yes. Anybody? Yes. Okay. Reva is saying Instagram, Spotify. Okay. Abhinav is saying Instagram. Okay. Yes, you feel Instagram is more convenient. Very fine. Amazing. Aditri is saying Instagram. Aditi is saying Instagram. Abhinav is saying Instagram. Okay. Cool. So you are utilizing it, the platform. Yes, Abhinav. Now, when you use this platform, what does the YouTube will do? YouTube is held for perfect or a long form short videos, tutorial vlogs, entertainment, and educational explainer. Okay. Great for building up the subscriber community. So that's why the YouTube is used. Always remember, whenever you use any platform, you should know why. Yesterday only we learned, right? Why, what, when, where, and how. This question should be there in your mind. Well, now why Instagram? Because Instagram is best for photos, short reels, stories, creative posts, popular among the young audiences, and the great for visuals and the storytelling. What do you mean for the blogs? It's about for us as the medium or the blogger, best for writing longer posts, guides, and the sharing the knowledge, help to improve writing skills and can reach the audiences via Google search. Now, why Spotify? It ideas for a podcast, storytelling, interviews, and discussions. Great if you prefer speaking over writing or appearing on the camera. WhatsApp. Why WhatsApp? Quick way to share your updates, create a small communities where you must have heard about the WhatsApp universities, but it's very important to share a right informations. Okay. It's very important that you get this information which has been, the good, you have a proper search, you have a proper idea, and then only you're sharing the information. The Twitch for a gaming or the live community discussion. So this is what you have the number of other areas to be utilized. Okay. Now, purpose of this content. What is the purpose? The purpose remain like educate, entertain, and inform. What do you mean by educate? The meaning of education is to teach your audiences something which is new, right? Make people smile or feel relaxed, inform, because share a useful updates, new or facts. Now, what do you mean by educate? For example, how to recycle at home, 5 tips to exam prep or the DIY craft, right? Impact helps people to grow, learn, and solve the problems. If you see here, entertain, where you explain the funny skits, dance reels, memes, or a challenge. Make people smile, feel relaxed. Impact, bring joy, build connection, make your content memorable. What is inform? Share useful update like news or fact. Example, top 3 eco-friendly apps, latest tech trends, school event or highlights. Impact. Keep people aware, updated, and engaged what is happening around them. So before creating, ask, what do I want my audience learn, feel, and know after this? Now, a quick 2 minutes assignments. You need to type it down in the chat box. What is your audience and who's your target audience and what you want them to learn quickly based on your business idea. Just type it down. What is your audiences are looking for and what you wanted them to learn. Come on, everybody. Your time started now. Next 2 minutes, I want you to just write it down your business ideas and what audience you want them to learn. What is you're looking for them to learn. Okay. Come on, type it down quickly. What impact you wanted to create via your business idea or via your content creation. Quickly. Your time already started. Anything doesn't matter. Anything which comes in your mind, you can just type it down. Okay. So let me see what you're writing. Manan is saying unemployed graduated are the audience. Okay, fine, Manan. Very good. Okay, anybody quickly. You have a last 1 minute. Just one word of your business idea and what you want them to learn from you. Whatever, doesn't matter. Because you need to start sharing. You need to start creating. Start sharing that idea that yes, I want to do this. Yes, Swani is saying one shot videos for student. Okay, where they can say in social media users. Okay, whatever comes in your mind. Okay, because if you think rationally, you can do it. Okay, Abhinav is saying student in college they can use to revise for the test. Okay, very good. What else? What else? Anybody? Last 30 seconds to go. Okay, teenagers and students looking forward to learning the music. Very good. Aditri is saying, okay, educate how to draw YouTube and bring back to memories paper. Oh, nice. I feel music and singing is my passion, so people is willing to improve their singing skill. Oh, very beautiful. Fans and the cricket fans and are my ideas audiences. Very good. Very good. I'm proud of you, all my students. Very good. So it's very important. Once again, we will revise this slide. Educate, entertain, and inform. It's very important. Before you create anything, you should ask, what do I want my audience to learn, feel, and know after this? So be courageous enough to share your purpose, share your thought process, and what impact you wanted to look forward for your team member or for your target populations. Now, let's record your story. So what do you do basically? So keep it short. Always remember, whenever you record anything, keep it short, maybe for 30 seconds to the 1 minute. So why you use 30 seconds to 1 minute? Because it focuses on one clear message, like don't try to explain everything at once. Okay, that's a strategy. Now start with the introduction. Say your name clearly, share one fun fact about yourself, hobby, favorite subject, or a dream, or introduce your digital business idea in one line. Okay? Choose your style. Option A, record yourself speaking on camera using a phone. Option B, create a slide show, 2 to 3 slide with the narration, record your voice over the slide. It's up to you what you want to do it. Presentation tips, smile, it makes your video very friendly. Speak clearly and slowly. Imagine you're explaining to your best friend. Confidence matters more than the perfection. So mistakes are okay, acceptable. Environment which matters, for example, find a quiet spot with a less background noise. Sit and stand in a bright place, natural light, which is really best. Now, if you see currently, you can see me clearly. You can hear me out clearly. Okay, you can visualize it properly. Okay, and I'm sharing you this information via this slide presentations, right? So this is how you have to be really looking forward to the place where you want to record the videos, how it you want to do it. Okay, I'm not saying that you need to be a very professional, but you start doing your journey. Keep camera steady, use a stand or a proper books, or ask someone to hold it for you. Okay. So how you're going to do, how you're going to record your stories, your story record will start. Keep it short, sweet, 30 seconds to 1 minute. Start with an introductions. Choose your style, presentation tips, or environment which does matter. Okay. Now, everybody, for the next 2 minutes, I want all of you to say in the chat box that which is your style, how you would like to do it. Option A or option B. Come on, just type it down, option A or option B. Everybody, for your first business idea, what you want to do it? You want to use option A or you want to use option B? Come on, type it down in the chat box quickly. You have to start recording your story. That's for the sure. Come on, I'm seeing it. What you're writing it. Okay, Aditi is saying option A, Manan is saying option B. Come on, everybody.
Miss, what are the options?
Okay, so we have the option called record yourself speaking on the camera using a phone, or option B, create a slideshow, 2 to 3 slides with narration, record your voice over the slides. So these are your options. So I'm sure you must be having some of the other business ideas. So I'm just looking for what options you want to choose. Okay, Jagmeet is saying option B, Riva is saying option A, Vedic is saying option B, Meeka is saying option A. Very good. Okay, so once again,
Excuse me,
let's
ma'am.
narrate. Yes, yes, dear.
Ma'am, how about a business idea in which I teach a skill to the people?
Okay, so there are two things. Okay, so when you teach any skills to the students, right, what you should be doing it. You need it is depend that what skills are you teaching. Number one. So now, can you just tell me which skill you want to teach to the student? Which skill you want to teach?
Ma'am,
Just
digital
give me.
marketing.
Sorry.
Ma'am, digital marketing to the like graduates.
Okay, you want to teach the digital marketing to the graduates. So now there are two things in the digital marketing segment. What will you do? If you record your video, or if you create your slideshow, you tell me which one will create a more impact for a longer run. What do you think, according to you?
Ma'am, option A. Ma'am, live recordings. Mm.
Okay. So in option
Ma'am.
A, you will record your videos. But
Yes, ma'am.
now, when you record the video, don't you think for the back of the mind or back of your work, you need to show them that how does it work? Yes or no? You need to show them the live
Yeah.
demonstration. Agreed?
Of course, like
Right?
that, ma'am. Only. Like
Ah,
live, just like you are teaching us like that only.
yes. So what will you do? You can use a two segments here. I want you to use option A and option B also in this, because
Yes,
what
ma'am.
will happen? Not every time people would just wanted to listen to you, but they also wanted you to actually show you a different visuals, right? Like for example, when I used to teach my medical professional students, I used to tell them that how to do one segment. For example, there is one surgery. Okay. So if I say surgery has to be done this way, that way, they would not be very much interested, right? What if I show them the real video where we are doing the surgery and we have recorded? And what if I show them the animated video? And what if I show them the one clip? Don't you think that will have a more impact? Yes or no? Right?
Sure, ma'am. Of course.
So it is very important in your case, dear. I want you to utilize both the option. So one of, for example, you have a reminder saying that in a week you will be showing 3 times. You will have a 3 times the presentation part. Okay, you will be launching your video 3 times. So in that 3 time, one you can use option A, and the second time you can use option B. So what will happen, people will see a different narration of yours. People would like to see, oh wow, this person is so creative. In the digital world, what people would like to see, it is not simply you talk, it is simply you create your narrations with a different way, like explaining, like sharing some videos, or like sharing some audios, or sharing some different narratives, or sharing some ideas, or sharing some comparison. Because at the end of the day, it is very important. Why they would learn from you if you do not show them that what is the statistical data says, that if you use this particular method, if you use Instagram, how much pull you can, client pull you can have it, or if you use a YouTube, how much pull you can have it. If you show them what is a niche, what is something new you can think for. So it's very important in your case that you utilize both option A and option B. I hope I'm clear.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, perfect. Okay, so let me see what people have used it. Okay, so Vivan is saying both. Okay, perfect. So all of you utilize the different options. Now, let us go back to something very important. Now, we are coming to an assignment. Today, what are you going to do? You're going to create a short video. Okay, a short video which is 30 to 60 seconds, introducing your name, your business idea, and what digital product or service are you imagining, and what you chose it. Okay, so this is your assignment. That's your URL. Okay, again, you know that you need to upload your page, upload your assignments. Okay, now it's very important. Your video is your digital handshake. It is the first step to becoming a creator. So you need to scan this QR code. But let me be very honest here. Okay, whatever you do, just think through it, what I should be doing it. Don't go look for any perfection, because in a day one or a day two, or just a beginning, you will not have any kind of a perfection things coming in. It's very important that you try doing it something different, which is your or a learning journey. Okay, so before you create any short video, what you should do, it's very important that you make your script. Okay, make your script, read aloud. Now you must be thinking that how can I just read it. Now what you can do, create a script, go in front of the mirror, just read it once so that you get the flow. If you miss out any kind of words, read it twice, read it thrice, just 5 times you read, get that thing. It's not that you memorizing it, but at least try to remember few things. Okay, and then start recording yourself. Okay, so the recording can be done 2 ways. As I told you earlier, somebody can record for you, or you can record by yourself. You need to fix up the camera, fix up the angle, fix up the your phone or your laptop, wherever you're recording. Okay, make sure that you record. But whenever you record, it's very important. How do you introduce? You introduce your name. Okay, you can say, okay, I'm Dr. Jyoti, or I can say I'm Dr. Jyoti, or I can say I am I'm one of the health tech strategist and the innovator, or I can say, hi, this is Dr. Jyoti. Okay, or hi, I'm Dr. Jyoti. I'm a research scholar from Swiss School of Business Management, Geneva, and here presenting you a mission: be a star. How do you feel that? So there is a different way of introducing yourself. Agree? So this introduction does matter how you want to do it and how you want someone to remember you. Okay, don't try to do what everyone is doing. Try to do something which is really appealing to your own thought, your own creativity, on your own imaginations. Okay, so introduce your name and your business idea. So you can say my business idea. Anybody, somebody has some different business idea, you want to teach a digital skills to the graduates. Okay, someone say that I want to teach the AI skill. Somebody wants to say that I want to help the senior citizen, or somebody says that I want to help my helpers or the kitchen staff, whatever. Okay, so narrate your business ideas with the tagline. I'm sure you know the previously one of the slides which mentioned a very specification, like here, the eco-friendly stationery store. This was a business idea, right? Turning paper waste into the something magical. Welcome to the green right, where every page saves and saves a tree. Hashtag eco-friendly. Hashtag student entrepreneur. So have a good smile on your face. Say it very loudly, say it clearly, say it confidently, because this is what is something is very, very important. Now, why would you would listen to someone? Why would even you see someone? right? Because in the world of the digitalization, you will see many people talking about their videos, many people share their information, so many things are there, right? So how will you make that difference? So create your unique business idea or give that a very unique hashtag, okay? And what digital product are you using it, or what service are you using, whatever, it's up to you what you're using for yourself. Make sure that you create it and pull it properly. Now you must say that, ma'am, it is just a 30 to 60 seconds. How I'm going to say it? Make sure that write a proper content. What is required? Maybe it might go up to one and a half page, whatever. But make sure that you need to make it in 30 seconds. So how do you do it? Because your video has to be impactful, and that is what is your assignments. I hope all are clear with the assignments. Just type it yes or no, or just give me thumbs up. Hope you understood your second assignments. All are with me? Yes, perfectly. Fine, cool. So I hope you would have scanned this also. So just scan it off so that it becomes very easy for you to look after your assignments. Okay. Now, again, how the SAS Foundation can help support. We do training, we do resources, we do ongoing assistance, and you have the email ID and you have a phone number and the website where you can look into it. It's very, very important that how do we look after for the different trainings and the development, what we do it every time and how do we do it. So let's have a quickly recap what we saw today. Okay, here we enter the sessions. So we have seen exploring content creation. We have to learn to create and inspire. There are four main type of content. One is video, second is images, third is text, and the fourth is audio. Based on your expertise and your ideas, you can utilize your content. What are the power of videos? What we have seen, because what does a video will do? It will explain ideas quickly. You need to learn how we can start sharing, which is easy to start and highly engaging. What is the magic of the words? You have a blogs, you have a storytelling, you have a easy tools, you have a social media captions, and the inspiration and the motivation that really helps for you to build up your words, right? Now, the picture that speak, you can use a Canva, you can use a Adobe, you can use a Pixlr, design, photos, and the illustration, and the drawing that does matters. Voice of the creator, what is something is very important to add on to people to listen on. You have a music, you have a background sounds, the podcast or the short audios, which can really help you to build up differently. Now, where will you share? YouTube, Instagram, blogs, Spotify, Anchor, WhatsApp, and the Twitch. These are the content you can create about yourself. Now, it's very important. What is the main takeaway for this today's session? Educate, entertain, and inform. This is something which will really help, because before you create anything, you should ask, what do I want my audience to learn, feel, and know after this, and why? Okay, this is what you have to do it. Today is your assignment. Let's record your story. Keep it very short, 30 seconds. Start up with an introductions, very precisely, clearly your name, and choose your style, option A or option B. Presentation tips already mentioned. Speak, smile, clearly, focus, confidence that does matter, and environment that matters. How you want to talk about the different ideas. Okay. So this is what is your assignment all here. Thank you so much, team, for being listening to me. Now we are open for the questions and answers. So allow me to stop presenting here. Okay, cool. All are with me? Yes, absolutely. Okay, anyone has any question? Okay, before that, everybody come on videos. Come on. This is going to be our rituals. Every day we're going to take the pictures. Come on, everybody. Come on videos. Come on. You all look so, oh, Riva, thank you so much. Yesterday also you were the first one. Very good. Everybody, yes, Abhinav, good to see you. Come on, come on. Come on, guys. Come on, video. So how can I take the picture? Yes, Manan. Yes, Riddhi. Very good. Yes, absolutely. I would say that very nice, beautiful smile. Come on. On the count of two, whatever you do want, do whatever you want to do it. Maybe this, maybe this, maybe this, whatever. Come on. One, two, three. Yeah, so nice. So good to see you, everyone. Perfect, 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 perfectly fine, perfectly fine. Okay, cool. Now, come on. Is there anything you wanted to share quickly on this? Another 10 minutes we'll have questions and answers. Come on. What comes in your mind? What comes in your mind? Yes. Is there any one idea which you're ready to explore and you need my help? Come on. You need help? Yes, yes, Riddhi. Tell me.
Miss, in the assignment, we
Hmm?
have to record video with the we can record video with face or we can only record with audio.
Okay, so it is up to you where you wanted to use a face or you wanted to just do the voiceover. It's up to you. Okay, if you are talking about some content, for example, I'm just giving a news, but if I'm not showing myself, you may not be interested, right? Isn't it? Today, what the world is behind that they also wanted to see that who is talking. So today, just I'm just giving you one example. Okay, so you just see this is Jyoti Rao speaking. Okay, now here what is missing here you cannot see my expression, right? You cannot see anything. But if Jyoti Rao is coming live, what you're seeing here, you're seeing her expression, you're seeing her voice modulation, the vocabulary and the smile and the gentleness and the way she explained. Agree? So what we want in the recording, we want someone to acknowledge your presence, right? So it's very important. You have to choose whether you want to show yourself. But if you, whenever you want to show yourself, don't be shabby. It's very important, right? You have to be prepare yourself, be presentable yourself, and then you talk. For example, if I record my videos, hey, hi, I'm Dr. Jyoti. I can say this way also, or I can say, hey, I'm Jyoti. I can say that way also, right? So it's very important how do you say it, isn't it? So make sure, Riddhi, you please utilize something to record on beginning, and you can actually figure it out that whether which one is looking best, right? Sometimes only the audio will look better, sometimes video will look better, or sometimes it's content driven activity. Okay, I hope you got my answer, dear.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you, thank you. Yes, anyone has any question? Because we're going to take only last three questions. Because see, it is your journey, you are completing your digital entrepreneurship course, and I wanted to make sure that you learn something better. Because as I told you that you're going to have a surprise from my side, okay, and you will get to learn and you will get to utilize one of my system or my tech background system, which can be really helpful for you. Come on, tell me. I want to see who's more enthusiastic. Then I will be knowing, okay, this person wants to do something. Come on. Yes, anyone has any question? All of you understood today's session? Yes. Ma'am, how can we advertise our magazine if I target it only for teenager? Okay, Priyanka. So what happened most of the time, if you wanted to use your magazines, right? So the marketing of the magazines can go through the different platform or the different channel. Okay. So obviously, if you have a blogs, so you need to start creating your blogs that will add you the more value, number one. I don't think so at this moment you will be utilizing the LinkedIn profile as to create the ideas for the new way. But it is very important that you get connected with the a magazine which publications or a people or a media publications that actually focuses on the teenagers magazine or that particular category. So there you can help, there you can ask that if they want to do it, if they wanted to publish your content. But your content should be really good. It's very important. If your content is not good, then they may not even help you out. So I would recommend first that you create a text in the form of pictures, and you create your on the blogs or on your stories or your Instagram also, you can promote it, ask the people to join it, and they can share it via through it. Okay, yes, Riva, what is the question?
Ma'am, I actually have a question regarding the first assignment.
Okay, okay, fine, just
Yeah.
yes, just give me 1 minute. So
Yes.
completing the Priyanka's question, would you prefer offline, online from form of magazine? I must say that we are in the learning the digital form of the entrepreneurship journey. I want you to go ahead with the online content first, okay? Because this is going to help you for a more better reach. Okay, so that should be the way. I hope Priyanka you got the answers. Just say hi to me.
How can we edit the video which we'll make?
Okay, okay. So just 1 minute, Manan. Let me answer Riva first. Yes, Riva, what was your question, dear?
Ma'am, I wanted to ask that for the first assignment, is it okay if I make more than one slide for the business idea?
Dear, we are actually focusing on the only one idea because what is happening, we are not, we don't want you to distract. We want you to focus only with the one idea because if you have a two or three ideas, it is not going to work out. Or if you create the
Yes.
slides or anything, it is up to you how do you submit your assignment. But stick to the timeline. Okay,
Yeah.
stick to that assignment pathway. If that assignment is showing you that you need to just create maybe the one pager, go for the one pager. If it's showing you the go for the two pager, then do it for the two pager. But the matter should be clear and the understanding should be very clear. Okay.
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 Thank you. Yes, Manan dear, tell me.
Ma'am, how we will edit the video? Like, how can we?
Okay. So for the editing the videos, you have to utilize the tools. Okay. So these are the different tools are there. So I do not know whether what access of the tools you must be having it. Okay. So you have a video editor comes in, you have some free software also comes in. If you're utilizing it on the phone, so you have some way of recording, and then you can actually cut that video through also. So that in simple form, I'll just show you something very interesting. There is something called when you go for your video recording. Okay, this is your phone, right? When you go for your video recording, so it's simple example. When you go for a video recording, so I don't want you to have the complete 1 minute of video. Okay, Manan. For a beginner stage, if you do not have any other tools, okay. There are many tools are there, but some tools you need to purchase it, some tools are free. So what happens that you can just create a 15 seconds of small, and then you stop, and then you use the other one, and then you just together you can just take it, because that is going to use, so that you also learn from your own things that what works better for you. Otherwise, a lot of tools are there which are available, we can just go it. But I don't want you to purchase at this moment, because it's very important that you need to take permission from your mother and father, okay, if you want to purchase anything, okay, on the software firms also, right? Yes, Abhinav, any question? I think you raise your hand.
Yes, ma'am. I was suggesting some video recordings which I also
CapCut.
used. Yes.
Okay. So what happened whenever you use CapCut, or when you use a Canva or any other tools, right?
Flipchart, ma'am.
Yeah. So what happened particularly, you need to have an access, that's very, very important. And you need to have sometimes you if you have your own laptop is well and good. If you have your laptop from your family, or okay, but I must say that don't go for anything which is a very hi-fi segment. Just utilize your phone. Utilize your phone. Okay, because that will help you more. Because what happened, I have noticed maximum time, I'm giving you the real type scenario example, because I need to teach you both. Okay, what is the traditional way of doing it and what is the modern way of doing it. For example, if I give you a high end camera for a photo sessions, okay, you will be doing the photo session, but you should not say that just because of the camera has got good angle, I can click the photo. No, it is the way you click the photo also does matter, right? Yes or no? So same way today, I'm sitting today, I'm sitting just next to my windows. There is my window, okay, and which is open. I have kept a light on, and I have my a nice curtain, and I'm sitting on my sofa. So you see my background, it makes good, right? It's comfortable. Or I can have a hi-fi my studio recording room also. You understand what I'm trying to say that? So learn from what the resources are available with you and how it can help you, rather than going on the high-end technologies at this moment or high-end app. I would request that based on your situations or your understanding or your learning, you use something basic one and then you expand yourself to the newest learning. Okay. So I think that should be the right way of looking at it. I think Canva is the best, because most of my interns are using Canva. Of course, they're using CapCut also. They're using Adobe also. They're using Pixlr also. They're using VNI also. They're using many other tools also. Okay. Yes. Any other? For laptop also, you can try some different based on your understanding. Any other question? Yes, Riva. Any question, dear?
No,
Okay.
ma'am.
Perfectly fine. Anybody has any other question, team? Okay, so I see here that team is already been aligned. And one more time, I hope assignment 1 and the assignment 2, assignment 1 is submitted by everyone. Yes or no, except one person. All of you submitted your assignments, right? Uploaded. Abhinav is saying
No, ma'am.
it's okay, no problem. Start doing it today. Okay, start doing it today. Okay, so just try doing it. It's very simple. But have you thought across your business idea, right? That is clear. Yes, Abhinav, tell me.
Ma'am, I was trying to go to submit the model one, which gave us the assignment, it was
Mhm.
showing 10 more other assignments to submit. So we have to submit all together.
No. So what happened? You have to keep your one assignment ready. Okay. And you need to upload. And then that will be there only. So it will be stored. And then when you go for your second, third till ninth, right, or till 10th day, so your all the assignments will be in that position, and then you have to start uploading. Okay, that's how it will work.
Okay, thank you.
But keep your assignments daily, because what happened, the moment you complete your assignments on a daily basis, this will give you the more clarity and the more understanding. Or else what will happen, you can't create the content on a day 10 na? No, because today we are learning about the content creations. In the sense, we are learning the methods of the content creation, right? So you can't utilize saying that, okay, on the 10th day I'm learning the YouTube, right? You can't do that. Yes, Riddhi.
Miss, how to submit the assignment?
Okay, so you just need to upload. It is just a simple Google form is there. So you just need to upload there. That's it.
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah. Any other question? Any other question, my dear students?